Good Monday. This is Jay Brew, co-chairman of Sea Freedom Brew. Today, I'm celebrating the life of a community banker. George Cook of Somerset Trust passed this weekend, and he was truly an amazing man. He was truly an amazing community banker, and he was truly a great contributor to his community. So when we look at that, we can celebrate an incredible life. Starting World War II in Germany, talked about in the book Yonder the Bridge by his future wife, Eve, and the story of an impossible courtship. Because George came into a small German town and found a young woman at the point of starvation. He brought her food, continued to bring her food, and developed a relationship that brought her from Germany after the war and put them together in a marriage that has lasted over 65 years. And what an incredible story that is. I also like to tell the story of George that I was asked to bring him to a surprise retirement dinner. I had to bring him to the surprise retirement dinner no matter what. And what happened is that we were over cocktails, and he said, where do you want to go to eat? And I said, well, the country club's always good. Maybe we should go there. And it was Mexican night. George hated Mexican food. But once again, I sat there, I had to bite back on this, but I said, George, I love Mexican food. Why don't we just go and try it out? So we went over. George was very disappointed, but we went over, and the surprise was incredible to him, with all of his directors and his family there. And the thing that was amazing at that dinner is that directors got up to give testimonials. And the majority of directors, George had helped to build their businesses, helped them to be successful, helped them to thrive. In that same way of helping his community, George was very instrumental in moving an area of Pennsylvania that was essentially dependent on coal and moving it to an outdoor recreational place that is just incredible and has brought more diversity to Somerset County's overall financial base. And so when we think about that and we think about the life of a community banker, I say to all of you out there as community bank management, as community bank directors, is how important your role is in your community. Because George Cook really created a situation that the bank thrived and in fact went into our Sea Freedom Brew top 15th percentile banks, and at the same time the community thrived also with George's help. And when we think of the importance of that, it goes back to what I sit there and repeatedly say, that community banking is the strength of our financial system, but also it's the strength of the core America. And within that, we say we celebrate George Cook, and we think of him in a way that we all want to achieve. This is Jay Brew, co-chairman of Sea Freedom Brew. Have a good week.